How old were you when you found out that the Employee of the Month frame with Franklin's face inside the Simeon dealership changes after the repossession mission and now has Simeon's face? It may seem like a completely silly and meaningless detail, but it's impressive how the details make GTA 5 so realistic in some aspects. In today's video, my friends, I'll be bringing you another video of things you didn't know about GTA 5. Considering the game is 12 or 13 years old, there may be some things in this video that you already know, but I truly hope I can surprise you at least a little. That being said, let's get started. The first thing here, guys, the really bizarre thing that I saw on the internet, and I kind of didn't even believe what I saw. I thought it was a mod or fake or something like that. But here's the deal. This Easter egg will only be available for PS4, Xbox One, PS5, and the series. It's not available for the first version of GTA 5 because in order to see this Easter egg or this secret, I don't know what to call it, you have to be in a blimp, which is something characteristic only of the new generation. Well, getting the blimp, you'll come to this location here where you'll see written, "This does not exist." Rockstar put this item or sign to really mess with the people who are hunting for secrets. I remember there's an Easter egg, very similar to a warning on the San Fierro Bridge in GTA San Andreas. When you get up there with the jetpack, it says that there is no Easter egg in that location, and a few more things I remember about that. The location on the map, guys, is in that part there. It's a little difficult to find. It took me a while to find it, but you will take the line from Los Santos Customs that is up there in the Gran Senora Desert, and you will come to the right, totally to the right, and basically a straight line. You have to be at the maximum height with the blimp so that when you turn the camera, you can see from above because it is not visible from below. Alright, but it's really high, guys, with the blimp. It takes a while to get there, but it's worth it. Let's go to the second one here, guys. The second one is as follows. Everyone knows that in one of the missions in the game where Tracy is on the guy's yacht and the guys are making adult movies and Michael goes there to get her out, and you have the option to either escape from the guys or kill them. And so far so good. I've already brought some secrets about this mission in another video, but that's not the focus here. What I noticed, guys, I'm playing GTA again, and what I noticed this time when I was playing is that when you get there with Michael, you can see the name of the yacht, and the name of the yacht is Dignity. In other words, Dignity. I found it to be a really cool joke from Rockstar because this yacht is a place where the guys are there making adult movies, and the name of the yacht is Dignity, like Tracy was there losing her dignity and then Michael arrived to save her. Moving on to the next one. This one I found really amazing, guys. In one of the first missions of the game, Simeon gives Franklin the title of Employee of the Month. He praises Franklin as the Employee of the Month in the repossession mission. However, guys, in a mission ahead in the Complications mission, as soon as we enter through the glass, after we rob Michael's house and Franklin ends up being portrayed as someone who helped Michael, Simeon immediately removes Franklin's name from the Employee of the Month and puts his own name. Look at how bizarre that is. And I was even wondering, like, how does Franklin still have that Employee of the Month plaque in GTA Online if Simeon erased him? Because Simeon took the same plaque and altered it. You can clearly see that underneath it says Franklin Clinton under Simeon Yicherian, so something there doesn't quite add up. But it seems to me that the plaque Franklin has in the GTA Online agency seems to be fake, a replica. Moving on to the fourth thing. In this same mission where Simeon gives the Employee of the Month title to Franklin, we will steal a motorcycle from a gangster member of the Vagos. And guys, when we get there, everything is fine. The guy on the motorcycle appears in front of us, and I don't know about you guys, but I have never ever in my life been able to hit the guy on the motorcycle who appears in front of us. He always shows up, passes by me, and runs away, and then I chase him for a long time to kill the guy. And then I found out that there is a much easier way to catch this guy, which is to follow him a little bit. The game doesn't help you catch him quickly. Well, let's go. Here's what you're gonna do. When that car shows up and you have to shoot at the gasoline trail, you're gonna run to the right. Run to the right and then to the left. And the mission won't fail, guys. Quite the opposite. The motorcycle spawn script will start running and you'll see the guy passing by on the motorcycle very calmly, you know? And then you can already kill the guy and steal the motorcycle right at the beginning of the mission without any complications at all. It's really, really easy. So for those who are playing this mission again, this will speed things up a lot. Next item on the list is this. I found this one really creepy. Check this out. You guys know that at the beginning of the game, the tennis coach hits on Amanda, and the tennis coach's name is Kyle Chavis, and he has a profile on Life Invader. The curious thing, guys, is that if you scroll down in his conversations, you'll see a character who is one of the girlfriends we can have in the game, which is Liz. And Liz is writing there, "That was the last time I showed up to surprise you at work. You're done, you jerk." And if you look at Kyle Chavis' profile, you'll see that he wasn't just with Amanda. Every woman he taught ended up with him in the end. And think thinking about that, there's kind of a way to get back at him. It's simply you setting up a date with Liz, who is Kyle Chavez's ex-girlfriend or ex-wife, I don't know, with Michael, and then go there. It's not the same thing because they already broke up, but at least it's like Franklin says at the beginning of the game, not dogs should poop in another dog's yard. So I think at least Michael doing this, he ends up getting back for the horn he takes at the beginning. She's not an original character to be Michael's girlfriend, but if you call her, you can set up a date. Now this one here, guys, a lot of people treat it as an Easter egg, but to me it's more like a realistic detail. During the legal trouble mission, we pass by the Los Santos airport at high speed during the Molly chase. At a certain point, we can see a piece of an airplane on fire inside the airport and some firefighters trying to control the fire. Many people who see this airplane outside of this mission believe that it is a crashed airplane or something like that, or that it's a mystery. However, if you pay attention, you will notice that that location is a firefighter training area. There's even a line on the ground separating the access and delimiting the training area, and what we see during the legal trouble mission is actually a training session taking place. The next item is as follows, guys. This one I noticed when I was talking to my cousin, which is as follows. He told me that only Michael has access to some cult in the game. In this case, Michael is part of the Epsilon. You can join Epsilon with Michael. But then I told him that no, if you stop to notice, all three characters in the game have access to a cult, but each one has access to a different cult. If you go to the game's Cult Stopper website, you will see that Michael joins the Epsilon cult, but Franklin also joins a cult, and Trevor too. Franklin joins the Children of the Mountain cult, which is a very small side mission compared to the Epsilon, but it's a cult that Franklin ends up getting involved with in a way. And Trevor joins the Altruist. He doesn't really become an altruist, but he brings people to the Altruist cult and he almost dies at the end of the Altruist side missions. So if you want to understand a bit more about these side missions and how to complete them, I'll leave a card up here showing the best secret missions in GTA 5, and these three side missions and cults are there as well. Okay. Moving on to the last curiosity, it is as follows. There is something that I thought a lot about after completing GTA 5 again, and after I made the video about all the consequences of the alternative endings, and it is this. When we choose to kill Michael in the game during the mission where Michael dies, we have an opportunity to save him. This opportunity appears when he is hanging up there on top of that water tower, and you have the option to save him or not. However, even if you choose to save him, he will fall to his death. After that, I noticed that in the mission where Trevor dies, the same thing happens. At a certain point in the mission, you can kind of regret choosing to kill Trevor and not shoot him. At that moment, the game will play a cutscene where Michael will continue the mission and shoot Trevor for you. What I understood by noticing these two missions, and I want to make it clear that this is just a theory and I could be wrong, but anyway, I understood that the game gives you the opportunity to rethink your actions after choosing the death of one of the characters, but it doesn't let you go back because it would be basically impossible to maintain a relationship of trust after that. For example, if Franklin decides to save Michael when he's hanging on the water tower, how would the game be from then on if Franklin literally just tried to kill him even though he regretted it in the end? And the same goes for Trevor's mission. So I have the theory that these options within these alternative endings missions serve only as a relief of conscience, because in reality there's no way to go back on the choice. Even if you regret it after choosing to kill someone, you have to go all the way and make it happen. After the death of Michael or Trevor, there are numerous consequences that people don't even imagine. I'm not talking about ghost mods or anything like that. I'm talking about real consequences that Rockstar put in the game. If you want to see more of what I'm talking about, click here next to the yellow arrow to watch the video of all the consequences of the deaths of the characters in GTA 5. It's one of the videos I enjoyed producing the most to this day. Big hug to everyone and see you in the next video.